Hello? You can't make me hi! Hi, everyone! Hi! You can't make me bold when I'm not on the freaking screen. Are you stupid? What the flip? No! No, man. Got your ass to stream. I literally just got back from getting water from the water fountain. Okay? I literally just got back. We need some vibe music today, man. Unfortunately, I don't know how to I don't know how to get vibe music. I don't really know what does. Oh, the glasses, they broke again. Awesome. I don't know if like. Okay, so like Ivy plays shrimp jazz, right? Is that like a royalty-free playlist? How the flip did Ivy find that? Hi, everyone. Hi. I guess we'll just shuffle through till we get chill stuff like it's all jammers. What the hell? What the hell was that? What was that broken for you guys too? Was that completely broken for you all? Yeah? Oh no, man. Okay. Why is it light? Why the hell is it? Why does it look like that? Can someone try another one? Real quick? Okay, there we go. Should be fixed. I don't know why it was not that. That's so weird. Anyway, hi everyone. Hi. Today's stream will run until my brother gets back with food. And then the stream will end so I can eat. So I don't know how long that's gonna take. He hasn't. I don't know if he's left yet. So at least an hour probably, because he's making a few errands. It's a burger. It's a big burger. Short stream. You got it. Oh! Good job, Ardensis. Good job. Oh my gosh. Congratulations. Tell us all about it. Tell us all about it. Holy crap. That's awesome. First, I like your Ploxa evasion. That's very smart Ploxa evasion right there. Oh my gosh. Hi, Tech. Congrats on the... Oh, Metro. That's your very first. A momentous occasion. Congratulations on your very first. Hi, Artensis. Hi, Metro. Hi, Turris. Thank you for the lurk, Turris. I hear there's games in this video game. Let's not go too crazy, okay? Let's not go too crazy. Hi, Diglett. Oh my gosh, your first redemption of here. Hi, Diglett. Hi, Max. Hi, Pochi. What's the vibe? Boopy, I think? What? Sorry, what? What about Boopy? Hi, Pochi. Pochacha. Hi, No. Hi. Hi, Max. Hi, Lucid. Hi, Tarv. Oh, Asper Ivy. Oh, okay. Damn, Boopy made that? Wow. It's been a hot minute since we've seen Boopy. I don't know if their schedule changed or probably something like that. It's like a food truck down the road. They were hiring for a chef, so I was like, I can't cook for shit. And they were like, it's okay, we'll train you. So I get texted my training schedule for next week, tomorrow. Oh my gosh. So it's more than just kind of. It sounds like, Arthon says, it sounds like you have a job. And they're going to train you. And it's a yeah, no, Pochi, I know he didn't mouse. I was joking. But yeah, no. How's everyone doing today? Yeah, I finally worked. Oh, it's seasonal. I see. I'm gonna be trying to have the stream environment be a little cozier, a little comfier, a little more welcoming, a little less vulgar, and a little less chaotic. So if any of you notice me being any of that, please let me know. Why? I was talking to a few people last night and they were like, yeah, the everything is kind of like a little, just a little much when you say shit that's kind of weird. I'm like, well, yeah, sure. And I would also just like it to be, I don't know, I want to be a space that doesn't turn people away, you know? And kind of the feedback I was getting was that, like, the way I act on stream sometimes can turn people away. So, like, I kind of don't want to do that, you know? I don't want to turn people off of the stream. I want it to be an environment where people come and then they want to stay because it's so pog. I don't want it to be the kind of environment where people come, say hi, and then they're like, damn, this energy isn't for me. And then they just leave. So that's kind of like my concern, I guess. You see that furry dungeon meshy Slay the Spire game Apollo is playing? I did not see this, Max. Can I get a name? I'd like to Google this. Also, hi, Lucid. Look, Lucid. Bistro. I've got a question for you. What the hell is a bistro? When somebody's like, let's go to the bistro for lunch. What is that? Bistro. That is kind of a good name if it's like furries, but with like cooking. How is this Slay the Spire? I see a fox watering plants in 3D. Oh, okay, never mind. I see. Interesting. A bistro. A bistro. Bistro. Definition. Wincing is good, I'm sorry. I've always taken it a fancy way to say deli, but maybe there's a legit difference. I don't know. Bistro. Thank you, Merriam-Webster. I will be now clicking Merriam-Webster every time instead of doing anything with Google. You've lost my everything, Google. Bistro, noun. A small or unpretentious restaurant. A small bar or tavern. Interesting. The bistro. When the beast rose, pog. So true, Lemon. So true. A diner. That's interesting because to me, bistro, like the name bistro, sounds very fancy, you know? It sounds like a place where I'm going to get upcharged $15 for a plate of spaghetti that's not very good. You know what I mean? But what do I know? I'm not a foodie. Excuse me. That's the gastropub. The gastropub where you freaking go to get like, you sit on a little metal chair. They serve you a $30 burger. And the lights there's just fairy lights everywhere. And stomp clap music playing. And there's like exposed wood. And it's, yeah, $24 just for the burger. Yep, exactly. Yep. $25 smash burger with, black truffle. Oh, and the freaking rosemary fries or whatever. The black truffle gold flaked rosemary fries. Ooh. Hi, J-Cast. Hi. Hi. Exposed wood. You're the, okay. Yeah, okay. Okay. I said I was trying to keep it a little more chill, a little less freaky, you know, a little more welcoming. But if you're just gonna, do that, yeah. French effect, so true, Pochi, so true. Cafe size. Okay, but what's a cafe? Can I shoot Mags? You can try. Did we take away the shoot someone else redeem? I can't remember if we did or not. Because I remember I should definitely. I never re-enabled it. I think, yeah, I never re-enabled it after the infothon. For years, it's been a month. Okay, it's been 1 month. Calm down. Gonna get bad. You will. A lot of places are small reservation to maximize customer satisfaction. It's been 84 years since I last shot Max. It's been 84 years since an info stream. Literally been through a century. No. I was doing a bunch of errands today. That's why the stream is later than normal. And if I sound a little more worn out than normal, that's another reason for the more chill vibe. I had to drive an hour with, and so my brother went with me because we wanted to. Okay, so tomorrow we have at the LGS, it is a chaos draft, where we bring our own packs to the draft and draft. And so we were like, there's this newer LGS that was close by the medical center where I get my laser done that I wasn't that I hadn't been to, that neither of us had been to before. So we were going to check it out, see if they had any cool packs that we could take to the chaos draft tomorrow, because we're both very excited for it. And so got my laser done. I also got my pits done just for fun, because I was like, well, how much would it be to just, also take care of that while I'm here? Since I'm already getting laser hair removal, might as well just, like, I'm already sitting in the freaking chair, right? So just go ahead and just take that shit everywhere. They also said, okay, so I've been not paying the bills because my previous experience with this healthcare institution is that you can kind of wait like 3 to 4 months before they really get on your ass about paying a bill for a medical thing. And so that was my plan. I was like, I'm just gonna, kind of push it off because I don't have the money right now. But I expect to. And I got told by the tech today that she was like, yeah, you have to pay on the day of, or else they're gonna not let you see me anymore. I'm like, what? And she said for all the aesthetic, quote unquote aesthetic stuff, you have to pay up front. And she was telling me that even for like a full, like a plastic surgery, you have to pay all up front, which is just insanity to me. You have to pay the whole bill right out the gate before they even touch you. That's nuts. But she's chill. She's a really cool tech. So, she was like, yeah, but you're fine. You're fine. So she let me schedule another appointment and, I'll be fine. But that was a little monka. And then so then we went to the LGS. It was another like 20-minute drive, and it was already a pretty long drive to get to that place. But we went to this new LGS, and we were like, oh, it's pretty big. Hopefully they've got a good selection of like, the idea was we were going to get some collector boosters to take the draft to have some fun. And we went to this LGS. They had like they had no collector boosters at all. Patty, hi Patty, hi Patty. Congratulations on the 9 months. That means it's a baby. It means we have a serene baby. Thank you so much for the resub. Thank you, Patty. Hi. Thank you. Patty Watty. And so they had no collector boosters, which is like, I don't know, kind of rare for an LGS that has Magic. They had like regular play boosters. And we were browsing. I did some trade-ins there. And like my brother, Smooby, was asking them like I wouldn't say grilling, but like kind of, given the lowdown, asking for the lowdown on like the store environment. And he was like, so how many like people do you get for like events, like weekly? And they were like, yeah, sometimes we'll have a draft on Friday. And he was like, what do you mean sometimes? And they were like, well, yeah, they don't always fire. Which, if you don't play Magic the Gathering, that's a really, really bad sign for an LGS that has Magic, that drafts don't fucking fire. And we're like, okay, what about like Constructed? Do you like Standard, Modern? They're like, yeah, we usually get, we have a pretty good turnout for Standard and Modern. And he was like, oh, well, how many? Like we went to one yesterday, or he went to one yesterday that was like 20 people. And she was like, yeah, we usually get about 4 people each. That's not a tournament, dog. That's not an event. I'm not driving out here to attend a 4-person event. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? What the hell? We literally were like, we were keeping our faces chill, but as soon as we got back into the car, we were like, what the fuck is what are they doing in there? They had a bunch. So I was kind of like, okay, this store is like they're a part of they strike me as like a Pokemon owner store where it's like up for collectors. But the weird thing is they had a bunch of Magic like supplementary product, like binders and booster or and not boosters. They had no boosters, but they had like binders and boxes and play mats and stuff, multiple things. I asked them if they had any collector boosters. They were like, the guy literally who was at the counter when I asked them, he was like, what's that? Like, dude, they do not know ball at this location at all. They don't know anything about Magic the Gathering, which is like whatever, but I was kind of expecting a little more, especially given all the product that was on the shelves that was like branded with Magic stuff. So it seems like it's maybe a store where they just kind of like host like a weekly Commander night, and then the other, it's like not a serious location essentially. Because like we go to an LGS locally that's really quite small, but we get like 20-person drafts. And I was just so disappointed because I was hoping that they would have I'd heard good things about this place. I was hoping they'd have a bunch of good like product to take a look at, but I thought the Smash Tournament I went to a year ago that had like 7 other people was bad. They're like, well, we don't have enough for a double elim, so I guess we're doing round robin. That's coward stuff. You can do double elim with 8 people. It's just not very fun. It's just not very robust. That's crazy. I didn't know you played Smash semi-competitively. No? Who's your main? But yeah, so we just went home after that. Total bust on that. But I was like, well, I was very determined, right? I was hoping to get some collector boosters for the Chaos Draft tomorrow because I think it'd be really fun. And so I went to 3 different LGSs on my own after I dropped Smooby back off at home. I went to 3 other LGSs and the selection was just god awful. 2 of them didn't have anything. And like, I was just outstanding. What's the word? Astounded. Sorry. I was astounded that there was so much nothing there. Like, I don't know what's going on. The craziest part about the other like stores is that they had a bunch of weird niche product I had never seen before. Like they had, hi Coco, hi. They had a product that I gotta tell you guys the name of this thing. At the store that had no Magic at all, they had a product called Oshi Push, which is apparently it's not the Hololive card game. And it's not the Gamer Subs card game that's VTubers. It's a different VTuber-based TCG, which is like, it's got like even more indie people on it. I was just like, who is the audience for this in this location? No, like, I don't know. Maybe they fire a bunch of other events. It's good to see you too. Yeah, called Oshi Push, I think. But like, let's see. Do we know anyone who's on Oshi Push or in the cards? Let's see. Let's take a look here, because maybe we do, which would be kind of cool if we did, right? Like, oh, we know. Not seeing a lot. Not seeing a lot here. Who is the list of Oshi Push people? Who is on it? Card reveals. Person. Apply filters. Or persona, my bad. Persona! It's like all the same people. It's like 10 different... It's just 10 different VTubers that I've never heard of before. Which, I mean, I guess makes sense. But it's just them repeated over and over again. What are they doing, man? What are they doing? It's a VTuber trading card game with 7 VTubers. What are they doing, man? I was saying that the TCG bubble is fucking crazy. That shit is going to pop and everybody is going to... It's not gonna be good. But like there is just like a bunch of random like TCGs like for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for 7 VTubers I've literally never heard of, which is not necessarily a bad thing. But like I am in the VTuber sphere, right? Like I know like mid popularity VTubers, I feel like. Phase Connect 01 Origins Lore. It is Phase Connect. Well, I don't know what Phase Connect is. So I guess that's my bad. That's my bad. Is it like a VTubing agency? Is it like HoloLive? See, because I thought it was more like Gamersups, where it used like indie VTubers. Okay, they're an agency. That explains why I don't. Okay, never mind that. My bad, Oshi Push. My bad. It looks like they're gonna get a Porcelain Maid card. I see Porcelain Maid there, so that's cool. And she says she's in the VTuber sphere. All right, I'm in the indie VTuber sphere. Okay, sorry, I'm in the GIFTuber sphere. I'm in the sphere that nobody cares about. Okay, which is the Imposphere. All right. Let me look up GSups. What's it called? GSups VTuber card game. It's V Card. That's it. The deep indie VTuber card game is Rift Runners. That's another one I'd heard of. Rift Runners. That's right. And see, this is what I'm saying. There's so many. There's so many. There's so many TCGs nowadays. It's like, it's kind of crazy. Oh, that's okay. Rift Runners has Milky, who I kind of know, and Chibidoki, who I've watched before. Let's see who's on the VTubers for Rift Runners. We got, what the hell, Alm? Wait, no way. Is that Adventurer Alm? Oh my god, it is. What the fuck? Wait, Alm is literally Alm is a part of Rift Runners. What the fuck? The number, like the very first one, when you click VTubers, Alm is top left, right there. What the fuck? That's crazy. Look at this. That's awesome. It looks like it's for the newest expansion. Okay, we know Aki. We know Aki. Alm, dude, I gotta ask Alm how the hell that happened. That's sick as hell. Let's see, anyone else we know? We know Milky. We know Aki. Orange is Borange. We know Hylia. Wait, Merp is in this shit. What the fuck? Dude, Merp is in one of the first sets. What the hell? That's so cool. I didn't know that. I didn't know Merp was in this. We know Scal. Kind of. It's been a hot minute. It's been a few years, I should say. I'm surprised Coco isn't here. Coco, hey Coco, time to become a trading card. Turns you into a trading card. Damn, that's crazy. Contact. How did this happen? Yeah, we're gonna turn you into a trading card. Oh, they have a Steam client version of it. Wait, that's big actually. Oh, it's for TTS. Okay, never mind. That's cool though. Yeah, a lot of people we know. A lot of people we know. Genuinely shell-shocked to see that. I was completely surprised. Hi, Luca. Hi. Who's in the new V card set? Let's see. How do we see this? You could turn Coco into a trading card? How? How would you do this? Let me see the new trading card set. Let me see the new set. Meet the stars. There we go. Okay. Numi, Amelie, Bao. Okay. Buff Pup. All right. Queso. What the hell? Doki Bird. Okay, so maybe this is like a little, maybe this is a tier or two above what like kind of the level that I inhabit. Giga, yeah, okay, yeah. Kairyu Crocodile, Lily Pichu, Jaden Animations. Meat Canyon, huh? Oh, Nags. That's cool. Nanolus is a VTuber? What the hell? Ah, Nanners. Skip. Wubby. Damn, a lot of people here. Remember my old system I drew on? Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. I actually see quite a few people that are kind of in the little bubble. A lot of us hang around in it. At least one. Right. That's what was making me go crazy. No, is like, I know. Like, I'm 1 degree separated from at least a few of those people, which is absurd to me. Like, Merp and Alm are really the ones that like that sent me. I think I was just very surprised by that. But yeah, probably you're right, Tarv. Probably someone at the store is very into it, and that's why. Did I get accepted for G-subs yet? Lucid, I have bad news for you. They never responded to a single message I ever sent, so I'm gonna guess that the G-subs code is not gonna happen. It's been about, I don't know, 8 months now. I think I'm done reaching out. I don't love getting ignored, so I don't really want to do that again. This is sending me though. Damn, Alm is literally in this. We gotta stick Ivy in a trading card game. We gotta compress Ivy into it. Well, it shouldn't be too hard since they're so small already. Am I right? Like, physically. HoloLive also does have a TCG. It is playable. Actually, in fact, no. In fact, Celeste Altaloon and I play it. We both have decks for the HoloLive TCG. And it's actually pretty fun. It's like a mix of Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Kind of. It's more Pokemon than Yu-Gi-Oh! Though. And no, not really much magic at all. It's mostly just kind of like a Pokemon, I don't want to say ripoff, but like Pokemon inspired. We'll say it's Pokemon inspired. How's that? +2? Yippee! Hi, how's your day going, Lucro? Are you at work? That is crazy, though. I've never heard of Phase Connect. It's a work in progress. Yeah, it's a work in progress. Well, yeah, sure. Work in progress. I haven't played any TCG since Yu-Gi-Oh! Back in middle school. I guess Pokemon Pocket kind of counts, but meh. Do you play Pokemon... the other one? Let's see. The TCG Mobile? Or is it the one that's just like a pack ripping simulator? No, I left work early so I can watch the hockey game at home. Okay, based as hell, but I have a feeling that means you're going to be leaving the stream early to watch the game as well. So, oh wait, hey, Mia's a part of Rift Runners too. I don't know. I guess it's just because of the. I guess because of the current TCG bubble that's happening right now, it must be like. It must be a much simpler process to, like, find a printer to start running and print some shit that you want printed, I guess. You know what I mean? It must be easier. I'm not saying it's easy necessarily, but it must be easier to like spin up a printer somewhere. Which is kind of cool. I think that's kind of rad. But at the same time, it does, like... Okay. I just don't think it bodes very well for the industry as a whole, you know? I'm not saying these TCGs can't be successful. It's just like... Because I was talking about this with Smooby on the way home. It was like... I feel like the TCG bubble is a symptom of the economy. Where it's like, because the economy's so bad, people start gambling on TCGs instead. It's like, well, shit, I need money, and that's legal gambling. I'm gonna go flip a bunch of Pokemon cards. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I don't want to talk too much about heavy, serious, real-world stuff either. That was another point I got feedback on, was that perhaps sometimes I talk a little bit too much about politics on the channel, which is, you know, I think that's a fair. Because some people would like to escape it, but... you have me on the second monitor? Yay, thank you! Arena Live? Something like that? Oh, just ripping packs. Based? Kind of like the gacha game market, people can only yeah, exactly. You only have so much time. The market has to be saturated at some point, right? And I feel like that's kind of happening to TCGs right now. Like, the amount of TCGs that I had never heard of that were in stock at this store, it was just absurd. There's so many. And I'm not even talking about, like, because, like, One Piece, Pokemon, Magic, I would say are, like, probably the big three right now. Probably Pokemon first, One Piece second, then Magic third. But there's, like... There's so many random ones that I've, like, never heard of. They don't, like, run events either. That's the big thing, I think, to me, is that, like, there's not, like, events that are being run for these TCGs. It's literally just buying physical gacha to collect, which is, like, fine. There's nothing wrong with collecting. I collect stuff myself. It's just very surprising to me. I guess you can turn anything into it. Guys, should we make an info trading card game? Miss the Digimon TCG? That feels like it'd be... Okay, every Digimon fan says Digimon came before Pokemon, actually. Is that true? Would we count as a TCG? Because you collect us. I collect chatters. Yeah, actually, you know what? You guys, yeah, exactly. You guys are all the same to me. I collect you guys. Yeah, you got it. I collect usernames. Digimon was a Tamagotchi ripoff first. The rumor come out. Oh no. Wait. Tamagotchi? I think I had a Digimon deck back when you were 7 or 8 because a family member didn't know the difference. Aw, that's sweet though. Giving heavy mom coming in and telling you to turn off the Xbox by saying, "Get off the Nintendo" energy. I can tap you for mana. How much, Patty? How much and what kind of mana do you produce? I'm probably like I'm a double mountain that taps for 2 red. Because of my boobies. 1 piss colored mana. Oh fuck. If you tap me, you lose the game. Okay, so I just won't tap you then. Yeah, I see it. Thank you, Arthesis. Thank you. Thank you. I know if nobody got me, I know you got me. If nobody got me. Good one. Thanks. Wow, thanks. Classique. Oh, classique. So, let's see. Anything else happened today? Any other good stories? I did laser. I went to go pick up a prescription. That was $0. Felt great. Going into a food coma. I'll come back later. Okay, Lucid, I don't want to hear... okay. I announced at the beginning that this is going to be a short stream. I don't want to hear anything from you if you miss the rest of the stream because you go to sleep, okay? That's not my fault. If you miss the rest of the stream because you went to go take a food coma nap, and I get a message from you later that says, short stream Sag, I'm going to put you in the Iron Maiden. I'm being called out. I get messages from Lucid sometimes that are like, "Oh, I just got home and the stream's over, Sag." I'm like, "I'm sorry. My voice is really like I have like a I don't know if I like it's kind of like a disability, but it's not. I haven't gotten it legally classified as one, but trust me, it affects my life in that way." The degree to which I can and cannot communicate with my voice for long periods of time. Like, I was just in the car talking with my brother for like 40 minutes. My voice is getting tired. Like, having a 40-minute conversation with your family member in the car should not do that to your voice. It should not induce pain. It's like, something is very wrong, I would say. Something is extremely wrong with my whole vocal respiratory system. The only thing is, we don't know what. And the doctors don't give a fuck. The doctors where I live are fucking stupid, and they hate me. And they were completely useless. And I feel like it's gotten worse as of late, but I don't know. I need a doctor who actually understands anything. Straight up, that's what... Can I tell you? No. My PCP, when I first brought up this issue a few years ago to my back then, my PCP, he was like... well, I can write you a prescription for some Tylenol. And I was like, that's it? You can write me a prescription for some heavier Tylenol. That's it. You can't like help me figure out what the problem is. You can't like refer me to, I don't know, an ENT or like anyone who understands anything about voice. You're just gonna be like, take some, I don't know. Sorry that hurts. Take some fucking Advil about it. That doctor did not give a fuck about me. I don't think he cared if I lived or died. He was clocking in for the paycheck and nothing else. Your shipment of shirts is coming. Ooh, what kind of shirts are Thensas? And now you have to send the short stream size GM just for the bet. Lemon, getting dressed up feels so good. I highly recommend finding an excuse to dress up cute. It does wonders for the self-esteem. Does wonders. Just stop talking. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, why didn't I think of that? See, the thing that's really annoying about it is that, like, maybe I should try to get it legally classified as a disability because there are jobs that I cannot do because of this, because of the vocal condition that I have, right? I can't work at, like, a retail, place where I'm dealing with customers all day. I can't talk all day. It will kill me, right? I can't do that. But, like, if in, like, looking for work, like, how am I supposed to say that? Like, yeah, if I talk for like 30 to 40 minutes at a time, it makes my voice hurt. They would just be like, okay, take some Advil about it and clock the fuck in, you know? It's not like they'd be like, oh, we'll find you something in the back then. Nobody gives a fuck. They just need money, you know? That's the issue. But I don't really know how I would get it. I need to live in an area that actually cares about its citizens, which is not currently the area that I live in. Gotta wear this more? Hell yeah, Lemon, do it. Anyway, not to get doomer. I was just been thinking about that a lot recently about my vocal health issues and lamenting it for sure. It's because it's really sorry. What the fuck, Lucid? What the fuck are... Does anyone else see this message? I'm just... Oh, the Kiza group explore each other's throats. Oh, yeah, no, I was not aware of that. Not aware of that. Yeah, I missed that. I did miss that Yapcast. That's my bad. I missed that one. Out of context. That's insane. Also, hi, Spano. Hi. That's a classic Aiko meme. Okay. My bad. I don't know ball. That's my bad. Look, Aiko and I think, are very similar in the sense that, like, we both talk about a lot of weird and random shit, and we also never finish a thought. I think Aiko and I are kindred spirits in that we don't have filters. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we don't have filters, and we kind of just like talk. Water hose blasting. Well, that was the thing, right? That's what I was thinking. Like the other day, I was like, I feel like I should maybe work on that a little bit more, so that I'm not as like off-putting to people. But like, I don't know. Aiko isn't really off-putting to people, right? We love Aiko. It is good clip material. I also find it funny. Well, yeah, that's because you guys are the freaks who enjoy it. But like the normal people are like, what the fuck? What the hell did she just say? What the fuck is wrong with this lady? How's it going though, Spano? How you doing? Say hi. Use the hi redeem right now. We have to indoctrinate the normies? Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. Into whatever this is. Chat reflects the streamer. I mean, that is true. Imagine having a filter. Is that what I'm trying to make a Barrel Girls joke, Patty, about you drinking your own piss, but I can't get there. Can you fill it? Can you fill in the rest of it for me? But yeah, I feel like Aiko and I would get along very well. It's just I don't have many opportunities. Like, because when Aiko streams, I'm finished with my stream, and as a result of the aforementioned vocal health disability issues, I get extremely tired after I finish a stream, and I just like go lay down. I cannot sit and chat usually after a stream. So like I will I'll like we'll like raid into echo sometimes occasionally, right? And then I just like won't be able to chat because I'm just blown out. My energy is gone, and my like, can I tell you what happens when I stream for too long? Or even when I stream for like a regular amount, my entire upper chest starts hurting, like right across from like my collarbones down to my sternum up to my throat. That entire area is just in pain and tense. Which is not a good thing. That's not good. But the doctors don't know anything. But yeah, I'd say from like my sternum to like the bottom of my chin, basically, all of that hurts. That sounds not good. Yeah, it's not. But I mean, like, the doctors here, they didn't help me at all, and they don't know what to do. So like, I need better care than the care that I get right here, and that's why the streams are so short a lot of the time, is because of that pain very specifically. Like, when it's a long stream, like the charity stream this week, I have to really pace myself. But that's what I was saying, right? Like, I can't work a job that requires me to talk for long periods of time, because I kind of already do work a side job that pays, you know, however much. That shows that I can't do that, right? I don't know how to spell sternum. 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 Learn ASL and be mute at work. Can I tell you, I've genuinely considered learning ASL for that reason. It's just like, I don't really want to learn another language, you know? It's a lot, but I would love to be able to communicate with people. See, the problem with ASL also is that other people have to know it, right? You can't communicate with somebody who doesn't know ASL. You can only communicate with people who also know ASL, which is a good argument for everybody learning ASL, right? It's a very good argument for like, hey, everybody should learn some basic stuff in ASL. And I think it's a good thing, like learning yes, no, you know, basic sentences. I think that's something that should be taught in like public schools, right? I think it's a really good thing for people to learn for disability access. But since when have you had this issue? 2023-ish, somewhere in there. That's when it really started manifesting, was the beginning of the year 2023. And I think it's because of COVID. I think it's because of I got some form of really bad long COVID that fucked up something in my chest. I'm not sure exactly how. But yeah, not great. 2023? Yeah. No, 2023. Also, hi, Lucifer. Hi. But yeah, it's not ideal. And it sucks. But, like, I've tried to fix it. And I can't. And, you know, doing this, talking like this, you know, practicing my voice, it helped for a time. But over time, it's like this sort of pain kind of crept back in. And I don't know. I don't really know what to do about it. And it definitely hurts because it feels like it impacts my ability to make the stream good. You know what I mean? It impacts my ability to, both to be live for, you know, however long I'd like to be live for. And then, you know, the stream tends to be like, sometimes it's lower energy, especially towards the end or whatever. You know what I mean? Damn, another yeah. You'll have to get Lucifer into the bit. Look, that one would be harder to get me because, well, maybe it wouldn't. I don't know. Anyway, I apologize if I got all doomer and brought the vibe down in the stream, because to me it's not like I don't know. It's just like something I live with now, so it's kind of like something I have to explain to people. It's not necessarily something that I like. I mean, I'm definitely sad about it. I definitely hate it. I definitely wish it wasn't the case, but I don't know what I can do about it until I move to an area that maybe has some better doctors and better hospitals, and that's kind of the goal. Thank you for the headpads, Patty. But like at this, like sometimes I will be with Celeste Altaloon and I will have to just straight up tell her I can't talk anymore for the day. I'm sorry, and she'll get sad because she wants to spend time and talk to me. But a lot of the time, when we're hanging out, I'll have to be like, yeah, no, I'm sorry. That's it. I was talking to my cousin a few days ago. She's a therapist in the hospital. She's saying about scar tissue from COVID. Probably a better doctor could pinpoint things for me. It could be something similar to what happened to Ivy, though I didn't experience it nearly to the same degree that Ivy did. So I don't want to claim that our experiences are the same, but it could be some sort of scar tissue thing. Yeah, it's possible. I think I would need to get a little like more deeper scans. You know, I need to get like a CAT scan or whatever, and stuff like that. I like, could I get an? I can't get an MRI because there's a piece of metal in my nose. Wait, holy shit! Can you imagine going into? Okay, not to completely change the subject, but do you guys remember that news story about a guy who went in to get an MRI while he had a butt plug in and it destroyed his intestines? And he sued the butt plug company because their thing said it was 100% silicone. And he said, all right, then I'm safe. Which, I mean, like, legally, I don't think, like, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. It's like, was it a girl? I don't remember. It's some person. You had a what? You have a name? All right, +2, Max, +2. I don't have a piercing. I have a thing in my nose to fix an issue I had back up there. I had surgery for it last year. I don't know. I don't remember if you guys remember that when I had surgery back. Yeah, it was a butt plug that was a metal core with silicone around it. But it was advertised. So they sued the company and won? Damn, okay. Am I really going to look up butt plug lawsuit? I guess I am. Butt plug lawsuit. Oh, it was, yeah, woman has sex toy dragged through body during nightmare MRI scan. I mean, that's it. The images are... Why would you plug yourself? Why would you ever do that? Like... See, that's the thing, right? It's like, why would you ever do that? But at the same time, if she genuinely had the belief that it was 100% silicone, why would you worry about it, right? What if you got a surprise butt inspection? Doctors are gonna have questions. I feel like doctors have seen weirder things. See, I don't think it's like, okay, here's what, okay, I feel like you guys may be getting it confused. I don't think it's like you have the MRI appointment and you're like, oh, better get all dressed up and put my butt plug in. I think it's just like you literally have it all the time, and it's not, it's like, it's something that you forget about, right? It's probably like a piercing, right? Surely. Okay, because otherwise I can't imagine why you would like go to the hospital and be like, hang on, before we start, I gotta plug my asshole. Like, I don't know if that's how people use butt plugs or not, but I feel like that's what it's, is that not what it's for? Doctors I'm sure have seen way weirder stuff than one person with a butt plug. It could be a kink, but in that case, like, I don't know. I don't really want to bring my kink into the medical situation that I'm going through. You know what I mean? Good for them. I'm curious why, but I mean, yeah. If you have it in all the time, it's dangerous. You have to take it out and relube. And okay, that makes sense. Actually, that makes sense. Lucid. There's a thing with having them in, like, yeah. I feel like that's the thing, right? No, is that's the idea, right? Very specifically, is that it's kind of like a covert fetish thing. I don't really know. Here, if you have a butt plug on you, it's already a kink. Yeah, fair enough, actually. Wow, you know what the craziest part about that? I'm reading the article here. Is like, she went in for the MRI. When it was over and the tech was pulling the table out, she started to scream. She said she felt nauseous, in pain, and that she was going to pass out. Which is interesting that, like, a metal butt plug being spun in your abdomen, in your abdominal cavity, is like a makes you feel nauseous. I feel like it'd be more like, I feel like I'm bleeding all over my insides. Sheesh. That's very scary, though. That's very scary. You had an MRI once, but I had an MRI too. What? Okay, training what though, Lucid? Oh, training like so you can take a larger. object up that cavity? Is it? It's to loosen the. I see. Guess there's probably not too many nerve endings on the inside of your abdomen. Bit of a design flaw, if I say so myself. Are they stupid? Is God stupid? How are we supposed to know when our metal butt plug gets spun around by an MRI? My insides are not flexible. Mine are made of rocks. Hi, my name is The Thing from Fantastic Four. So you've heard. It's okay, Lucid. You can say you've taken it up the ass. There's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing to be embarrassed about. It's not even necessarily gay, because women can have dicks. I don't know if you guys know this. Whoa, what the fuck? What? All right, guys, all right. I don't know if you know what chat you're in. I don't know if you know where you are. He's reining it in, folks, as much more relaxed and... Okay. I think that this is... Okay. This is still pretty relaxed, though, right? It's still like a more chill environment that's more welcoming. It's not necessarily the content that... the content of the conversation that is... I don't think that's... that weird, is it? Is it that weird? I feel like that's a conversation I would hear on like a normal person's stream, or at least one of the normal people's streams. I'm not screaming, and I think that's a good part of it, because that's one, not good for my voice. So like, let's start there. Awful for my vocal everything. It's your fault. Yeah. Wait a second, it's your fault. Thank you for the care package, Max. I feel like this topic would fit right in on a Kisa stream, minus Eve's. Okay, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, you know what? That's a good thing to think about. If I could imagine this being a Kisa stream, then I'm not gonna worry about it. One of the things that may push people away is when you... Okay, yeah, so that's one of the things, Tech, that I'm working on not doing. That's one of the things that the goal is to move away from. Because Celeste Altaloon was like, you have to fucking stop. You have to stop doing that. It's genuinely off-putting and uncomfortable. And I was like, oh man, but it's so funny. It's so funny to say. That's the problem. That's the problem. It's an impo staple voice stim. You can, yeah, absolutely, Patty. Please feel free. Absolutely take it. It's an impo vocal stim staple, but that's the problem. Is that I don't want that to be an impo staple, you know? I don't want that to be what my content is. Like there are going to be people there are going to be guests on stream on Saturday for the exclamation point event for the charity stream who I have never talked with vocally before. I've not spoken with voice to voice before, and I don't want to just like say I don't want to just say that. It's like I don't want to weird people out or put them off or anything like that, you know? Like that's not the goal. The goal is very much not that, right? Like one day I'll be the front page of Twitch. Well, I gotta keep working on it. We'll just leave it at that, eh? Leave it at that. Oh, Bergie is here. I'm sure we'll all be very normal for those collabs. Yeah, the ones on Saturday. Yeah. One of them, I mean, I'll just give you a hint. One of them involves a boss from DS2 and a goddess of the moon. That's one of the crews that's going to be on. And that's going to be a hoot. I know. I don't know if you guys know. Do you want me to spoil it? Do you want me to, or I don't know if it's necessarily, but do you want me to tell? I mean, it's not necessarily a secret because Eve talked about it. Not like that was a spoiler, just like I hadn't mentioned anything about like keeping it a secret or anything. I just hadn't revealed it. So we're going to have, we'll have 3 different sessions of Night Rain. The first one, for the charity stream, we're going to start off with Ivy and Eve. So me, Ivy, and Eve, we're going to play some Night Rain together for a few hours. So that'll be really fun. The second one is Mags and Celeste Altaloon. That's crew number 2. So we'll rotate Ivy and Eve out to bring in Max and Celeste Altaloon, and that'll be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to both of those. I'm looking forward to all 3, I should say. It's not as if anyone is more special than the other. And then the third crew was originally going to be Yobi and Coco, but Coco wasn't able to make it because she accidentally double booked herself. So we're going to have, it'll be Yobi and we'll keep Max in. And if Max gets tired, we can like rotate somebody else, but we'll have Yobi join us at the end as well. So we've got 5 guests. I think that's 5 guests. Yeah. I'm nervous about it, but I think it'll be okay. I've never done something like this before. I've never done like a stream that I mean, you guys know I do not do collabs often. I'm very I've been historically a rather isolated streamer. Aside from like doing stuff with Ivy, back in like 2023-ish, I have I don't do very many collabs. So I'm definitely nervous about it. I've also not done a thing where I like bring people on under the idea of them like being guests on a stream, you know. So it's like it's a newer experience for me, and I'm proud of myself for putting myself out there, but it is still scary no matter what, you know. Exclamation point spin prowling _ Magus. I'm glad you guys are excited. You think it'll be great? Okay, I hope so. I hope Ivy doesn't say I'm ugly and stupid, which, as we know, she loves doing. No, it'll be good. I'm excited to get to play with everybody. I'm very excited to hang out with everyone that's going to be on. Exclamation point fat chud, everybody. Exclamation point. See, I feel like that's another thing. I feel like exclamation point fat chud something that like turns people away. I don't know. I invite her to collabs all the time and she sends me them. I literally do not. You do not invite me to collabs all the time. Motherfucker, you don't stream. What do you want me to do about it? I would leave if we didn't have fat chud. Fuck. Fuck, dude. I'm full of stress right now. Canes needs to lock in. It's not my problem if you muted my collab channel. I didn't. It's just I saw one thing like a few days ago about like one of the games, and I haven't seen anything in the past month. Okay. That was fun. That was fun though. I mean, see, that was another thing. Like that's another thing, right? Where like, do you remember that clip? It's on Patty's channel. It's a clip on Patty's channel of Impo doing something a little uncouth. Maybe we can put it that way. Clapping my hands. Yes, exactly. Okay, yes, that. That's the kind of stuff I'd like to move away from. I think we love clapping. Clappy, yay! You don't remember that, Patty? Good. That's yeah. I don't know what you're talking about. The what? We don't have to talk about it anymore, okay? We did my free time. YouTube TV has the game on. Gotta pull that up. All right, boomer. I don't even know where the clip is. I don't have it. Oh my god, did you guys see though? I clipped it and posted it in the Discord. It's this clip of... It's me talking. It was from like last stream. It's me talking, starting like 4 different stories or 4 different anecdotes or trains of thought, all interrupting one another. And then Fad comes in and just says, "Can you finish a fucking thought, please?" It's so real. It's so real. I can't finish a thought. That's the problem. I can't. Good times. Good times. Anyway, I'm starving. My food is here. I apologize. It was a very short one. It was really short. It was a rather short stream today. But obviously my voice isn't holding up super well right now. I'm very hungry and all that. Hey, it's over 1 hour, okay? But I'm sorry. I need to. The reason it's another reason it's short is because I need to save my voice for Saturday. Saturday is going to be like a 12-hour stream. We're welcoming the raid train, the Pride Month raid train. We're gonna have 5 different guests on. It's gonna be a very big day. I need to make sure I have my energy and my vocal health, like my vocal HP, essentially. I need to have it fully restored for Saturday. So I'm gonna go eat. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Thank you so much. I'm not allowed to talk tomorrow, so I will be going to the Chaos Draft. Wondering if you have a solution for that, or wondering if there's like something we can do about that. I'm just not gonna talk too much at the draft. You don't have to do too much when you play video, James. It's not too bad. Anyway, you know what's really funny? I realized we've been streaming in the Slay the Spire 2 category this entire time. It's been a just chatting stream. So, my bad. My bad, y'all. Anyway, thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day. I'm so sorry again about it being a shorter stream, but I promise it will be worth it because on Saturday it's the biggest impo event of the year. It's the biggest thing to get excited for. I'll be probably in the Discord hanging out, playing some League or something else with Violet at some point later tonight. So if you'd like to still hang out with me in muted chat, then please feel free to. Otherwise, all of you have a lovely rest of your day. I will see you all. I'll see you all on Saturday, and we'll raid Coco. We will raid Coco. Thank you all so much. Have a lovely Friday. I'll see you Saturday. And thanks for making my day better. Thanks for making it brighter. For being here and being a part of my life, and for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. Bye. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye.